welcome to Dragalia Lost, episode 72. Oh, it's going well, ain't it?
Check out today's bonus! Have some skip tickets too! And coming tomorrow, let's go!
This has become quite the trouble.
Okay, now it's telling us about that. No, I will never fucking learn. I did restart my, iPad, so... Oh, it wasn't a request, okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. You know, turns out this isn't even the final form of Draco shifting. Huh. Did we win? You have won nothing, brother. It will take more than such trifles to vanquish me. Oh man, I'm getting the mana heebie-jeebies over there. Yeah, it's just like what happened to those Phobos goons. Yeah, stop. If you keep this up, you'll suffer the same end as your Phobos and Deimos units. One cannot be a conqueror if they stand apart from danger, cowering in fear. Yeah, conquerors, to stand at the apex, to lead the vanguard of glorious battle. My path forward is paved by the blood of all who fell before my strength. In the crux of leadership, you lead that others might follow. Run tree from root, rip down mountains, let rivers run dry as bone. If you would see your will done, all must be laid before you in sacrifice. No other way. He's gonna burn in the forest? Stop this, brother. You have to stop. You think to order me about in that tepid shapeshifted form, know your place. Well, Linus, why do you feel the need to sacrifice so much, including yourself? Have you really capitulated to the other? Have you sworn such fealty to Draenor? You know nothing of Marsati or Draenor. In fact, have you ever stopped to consider what this all does mean? Well, shatter the dragon's yoke. Do not see this. The Yokely Knights, the dragons are the very foundation of our world. They're kith and kin to us. That you would say as much only proves how deeply they control you. I'll crush your deceitful packs and see the world placed back under our control once more. Die in the attempt. Well, actually, nice. You're not making any sense. No point in banning further words with one who believes a bond with a dragon to be inviolable. My path forward now is the one I blaze for myself. There has to be another way. You know what you say is true. There must be a better way to rectify the situation. Surely so many people don't need to die in order to make us whole again. Think I alone bristle under the dragon's yoke? What do you mean? Rather the size of me who detests the tyranny and would see them eliminated from this world. And what do you think will become of the world if one of them were to shatter the dragon's rule? In the prosper in the time of the dragon, those who accept their false peace will have to face the judgment of those who end their rule. And thus I, human myself, must wrest the world free of their hegemony. Yes, don't you see? That's all the more reason not to join forces, Morasadi. You have to show more faith in people. And even others, what led us to this world, and I have nothing further to discuss with someone who cannot understand that. Die flailing in the ashes of history, full alchemic burst. You stand in the way of progress, Prince Yuden. The more who find their hope in you, the stronger the dragon's chokehold on our world becomes. That's why I will see your life ended here and now. Ohade can take no more. But all that remains is the finishing blow. Prepare yourself. I won't let that happen. Shame to see you poison my ideals as well, Lex. Do you not see the folly of finding your hope in others? How could you say that? You created Valkyme. Valkyme is a place where the strong devour the weak, a place where all must fight and claw to lift themselves up. Precisely, if one would see their hopes made manifest, they must do so by their own strength. I don't trust a dream to the whim of another. You're wrong. But because we believed we could lift ourselves up, because there was someone who made us believe in the rule of might. It was you, Leonidas. You were that hope. Was your hope? Yes. When you surrendered that path, when you chose to subordinate yourself to Morasadi, when you lift yourself with your own might, you wanted it given to you. His Highness is different. He claws his way up by his own strength, not by selling out the power. His is a true path of might. You speak poison with two tongues. Been defeated? I'm sorry it came to this. Oh, my brother, deliver the final blow. Duty of a king. No, I won't. I want to break ties with Morasadi and return to Valkyme. You fear to make the hard choice, but you are still such a child. No, brother, I am the victor this day, and as such, you will obey my command. Then you would sentence me to live with ignominy and shame? Better to remove my head and have it done with. The duty your father bestowed upon you was to oppose threats from the north. I think it's time you fulfilled that duty. There's something you know. I'm only saying... What the... Those dragons are controlled with black mana. What are they doing here? Oh, Ferris. You? Why are you... Oh, let it begin. Alright then. I don't... Why? There's more story. What? I don't know why he keeps doing that. Like, I understand, I'm assuming this isn't continuing the... Yeah, that's what I thought. It is prior to the clash between the Prince's New Iberian Army and the Drano Army led by Leonidas and Chell. Any developments since I last came to call here? None, Highness. In fact, there are nary a peep in there since your last visit. But it would please your Highness, what exactly is in that room? It does not please. When your station has no need for such information. Of course, sire. Well, all this secrecy and not knowing and so on has been here making leave my wits, so it does. I can only stand in a dank basement keeping watch over Ilya knows what for so long. If your curiosity truly burns so, very well, you may join me inside. Thank you, your Highness. Of course, I have a particular respect for those with curious hearts. Oh, it's the final gate. Measures hardly seem necessary. My old brother wears his cowardice with unexpected openness. Regardless, I was ordered to be doubly sure of all security arrangements, sire. Let me just open this last door. Now, my friend, feast your eyes, look and drink deep upon the greatest shame of the Iberian royal family. It is the 9th. Or maybe the 1st? Like the true 1st? What the, is he sleeping? In a sense, to be precise, he is being robbed of consciousness by an extremely powerful magic. Let's see what the binding is for. I must say, it's a disturbing sight. That binding is called a witch asp. It's crafted by the greatest practitioner in the land, each of whom poured their full measure of power into it. It's time to be gone from here. Understood, your Highness. Let us make our way back. I thank you for this, your Highness, and I swear upon my honor that not a word of it will pass my lips. And you are already satisfied? Your Highness? Need to observe further, my good man. Look upon him as long as you like, until your heart and mind have been quieted. Did you not say it was time to be going just a moment ago? Not speaking to you, but to him. As I said, it is time. Your Highness, what is happening? This bodes ill if we're not quick to inform the palace, then. Which warnings are unnecessary, he has already been released. Oh, someone said, Here's heart, sit as it thrums its last beat, and is a satisfying end for any man. Now then. Those lacking wisdom have termed him the darkest secret of the royal family. I believe he's not a secret, but a possibility. Not to be feared, rather it should be studied and harnessed. Apologies for keeping you waiting. Tell me, how does it feel to be awakened? Not disagreeable at all, my brother. Turns out they were, Sylph. And, yeah, Sylvan. Not VR. Right to, yeah, we know. In the quiet wood, playing hide-and-seek, a lone fairy stood. I can see you, human. Oh, that song. Now this takes me back. Who are these characters? They're just gonna sing it again, sing it again. And you promised to go home if I sung it for you last time. Again! Oof, now what? I'm in trouble, Aileen, so she's quite busy getting ready. Now run along home. Getting ready for what? Oh, you mean more fighting, huh? Yes, but you no need to worry yourself. Our brave prince will protect this land. I'll just need to stay with your mom and dad for a bit and hide in a safe place. Okay, but when the fighting's over, I'm gonna come play here again. Stay safe, everybody. Bye! Thanks for the save. I feel like we were verging on tantrum territory. That's how much you didn't want to leave. Your song was simply wonderful. Oh, it wasn't anything special. It's a lullaby from North Agrestea, yes? That's right. Are you from the north as well, Verica? I can't see how you'd know of it otherwise. I'm not, but I heard it there during my travels as a fortune teller. Oh, someone talking about your child and came running. Was that you, Eileen? It's quite the enchanting voice you got. I totally lost myself in your shanty. Heck, I can't believe everyone in the Halidom heard me singing. Why, me and my hometown is nothing to be ashamed of. Heck, it makes me wonder if I'll ever be able to go back. Of course you will. Just keep your eye on the horizon and it'll all work out. Suppose you're right. Still, it was nice to hear this song. I haven't thought about fairies in so long. Yeah, are there more of a northern thing? Oh, except for not. I wonder if she's from the north or something. Miss Annette, she's a childhood friend of the prince, so I suspect not. In that case, we ought to invite them both up to North Crestea sometime. I'm sure they would enjoy it. Maybe not. Oh, what an that dream. It came for the prince, it came from the north. That from the north, was it? That is what my dream pretended, yes, and as such signs often come true. I need to warn you at once. Man, that sounds bad. Is there some big enemy or whatever on the way here? Is Yun gonna be okay? I'm afraid I cannot say for certain, and my dream all I saw was a prince alone. If I were to attempt to divine it, I would say that you will be made to face yourself. You're gonna face my doubts and weaknesses kind of thing? Well, thank you for letting me know. Rest assured, I will overcome any obstacle that stands in my way. I can do no less for the sake of my allies and the people of New Iberia. And I'll totes be your side cheering you on like a madwoman. Not's the key to all of this. Thanks, Not. She's not our ally. Oh, we're gonna learn more about that little page. It informs us that the Imperials have started their advance on the Halidom. The battle begins at last. So the force is being led by my brother and sister, in which case we have a very difficult battle ahead. Those two chumps don't stand a prayer as long as we stick together. Yeah, we'll take them apart. They're gonna wet their small clothes and run like hell when they see old Ranzel coming at them. Well, I can't say I dislike the confidence, so we best get a start on our own preparations for battle regardless. Okay, everyone, just stick to our battle plan and we'll be fine. Right. Is something wrong, Ellie? You're acting a bit strange. No, Your Highness. Just a spot of pre-battle nerves, I imagine. It certainly isn't going to be easy. I'm sorry to keep asking so much of you. I serve you my own volition, Highness. You need to apologize for nothing. In that case, I'm going to head off and leave the preparations to you. Of course. I turn my mind from what I read in that history book and document. Wherein lies the truth, what ought I believe? It was attacking. Right, damnation, was hurrying to get word too. There isn't much, your thoughts are clearly elsewhere. Alex, and the attack is... Affection I created to test you, yes. Now what is on the mind of yours? Nothing at all. Ellie, are you still so afraid of showing weakness that you would seek to find the answers on your own no matter the cost? Meditation worry beget weakness, and if such weakness is made flesh, you cannot hope to prevail. Would you truly throw aside all you have built here for such a reason? We lost our childhood church, we don't need to lose another home. It is not the time for mooncalf dithering, not with the wolves that drain out of every door. You're right, of course, pray forgive me. Keep your head out of the clouds unless you want it to end up decorating a pike. Who's counting you? If you're still troubled after the battle, come find me. I've been known to lend a fine ear and shoulder from time to time. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. Alright, why am I wasting time worrying about this? Right now, I'm supposed to put all my all into the battle before me. And yet, I cannot forget what I saw. A 7th and 8th child had been born to King Aurelius. The 7th is named Udin, and the 8th is named Zethia. 10 days following the birth of the 7th child, he was stricken with worm scale. A temp sent the child to health, bore no fruit, and he entered Ilya's arms a mere month after his birth. Yes, and welcomed a new adopted son into his life. Soreth became the 7th in line to the throne, Prince Udin. Oh. Wait, that's literally it? So just, oh, I'm adopted, that's the big thing? Yeah, I think that means the sign is actually a baby switch near the time of his birth. Wait, actually, hold on. Now that I think about it, that kind of means that everything that we've been doing is kind of not okay then? Which, I mean, he is not the 7th sign at all. This cannot be. Kyrianos was famed for his fairness and forthright nature. He would never harbor a secret of such a magnitude. Write a signature on that document. On said terms is agreement between nations. Sworn Aurelius Finlorda. And Finlorda is unknown to me. At best, it's a lesser noble who governs a far-flung territory somewhere. If our family were to adopt a child, surely it would have been from a good family of suitably high peerage, which means Harley may have forged a document and is using it to trick me. Lily, where's your voice? Or would you lead me astray? God. Enough of this. My questions will remain forever unanswered if I fall in battle now. So am I, because the thing I looked with is like, well, we'll get there, I'm sure. I can say with some you know what, I'm not going to do that again, because the amount of times I've been like, I'll see you next time, and then I don't. Oh, that can't be good. Ooh, alchemy. What is special news? Anyway, so enjoy the CD, you know what to do. See ya.